Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some interesting things to go over. We have a new Pokemon Day 2023 rumor to take a look at. Now the presents has been announced. Obviously rumors are flying all over the place. So we're going to take a look at that and also a few other things that we might be seeing on Pokemon Day. There's a lot of stuff to break down. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, this is a new rumor that's just popped up on 4chan. It popped up a few days ago on the 20th of February, and it's titled Pokemon Presents Anonymous. Now, of course, because it is taken from 4chan, take it with a massive, massive grain of salt, because 99% of the times they are fake. But at the same time, during the whole promotional cycle for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, somebody was posting trailers, basically like descriptions of the trailers before the trailer dropped, like the day before, and every single time it was completely accurate. So somebody is kind of lurking around 4chan that does have inside information and links to the Pokemon company. So that's why maybe one of these will turn out to be true, but either way, let's go over it. Also, sorry if like my voice is a bit weird, I'm currently a little bit ill at the moment, but either way, let's go over this. So opening video celebrating 27 years of Pokemon. So yeah, that's very likely just to happen. They usually do some, they usually spend like a minute and a half kind of talking about that before they get into the meaty stuff for the Pokemon Presents. This was also dropped before the actual announcement of Pokemon Day, because that was yesterday, and obviously this dropped on the 20th, so that's why this may be having a little bit more legitimacy about it, but I don't know. We all kind of knew that was going to get a Pokemon Presents regardless. But yeah, I could definitely see an opening video celebrating 27 years of Pokemon. And then says Pokemon Go Mystery Raid Event. So again, Pokemon Go is usually incorporated into Pokemon Presents. So is Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Masters, Pokemon Cafe. Yeah, Pokemon Go, like I say. So it wouldn't be crazy to assume a mystery raid event is going to pop up. I think there's some sort of like Absol thing going on right now as well. And the thing about Absol is that it kind of like, I guess, appears before a massive like catastrophe or something like that. That's in the Pokedex entry. So maybe this mystery raid event could be that massive catastrophe, and that's why this little like Absol thing's kind of happening, because I think it's for like 5 minutes every day. I saw something about it on Twitter. Yeah, Absols spawn more frequently, so maybe that's connected to this mystery raid event. I could definitely see that happening. And then Pokemon Sleep coming 2024. Again, we just got that painting from Pokemon Sleep, so it is very, very likely that Pokemon Sleep is on the horizon. Whether it comes out this year or next year, who knows? It did get announced in 2019 or 2018, one of those. So it's been a very, very long time since Pokemon Sleep was kind of brought into the world, so we are waiting for it to actually drop. Like, no, I don't think anyone's really even bothered about it anymore. Like, it is literally just something that kind of tracks your sleep, and there's so many apps that do that now. But it's just kind of a meme at this point. Then goes on to say Pokemon Cafe Remix, a reimagining of a classic mobile game. Now, I've not seen Pokemon Cafe Remix in a while. I've not played any of it at all, so I don't know what the situation is with the game. I don't know if it is getting stale or whatever, but either way, apparently they're going to do like a remix of it. I don't really know. And then it says Pokemon Ultimate Mystery Dungeon trailer, a new game using a newly developed AI tech to generate expansive dungeons unlike ever seen before. So again, this person's done their research. If this does turn out to be false, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is very likely to be announced on Pokemon Day 2023, whether that is a brand new game or it is a port of the Game Boy Advance's Red Rescue team. Basically the people behind Mystery Dungeon did copyright something for Pokemon Day, so we are getting something about it, which again could be a new game, could be the GBA port, who knows. It might be the GBA port, because obviously we're all expecting the kind of Kanto games and the Johto games to be on the Switch with the ports and stuff, so it could just be something that's kind of paired with that, or it could be a brand new game. I don't know. I'm expecting some sort of surprises on Pokemon Day, so hopefully that is one of them. This is where it gets a little bit weird. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl coming to Switch Online. Again, we've not really had any DS kind of games ported onto the Switch yet, and I don't think they would start with Diamond and Pearl, so unless it is just kind of like something you can buy online, and it's not like a port, it's just like something you can extra you can buy on the shop, and it's just completely different from the kind of the GBA ports and the GB ports and the Nintendo 64 ports. Maybe it is just something like we could do on the eShop, where you just buy the game for like a $5 or a $10 or whatever. That is something they could do, but either way, I doubt that highly that Diamond and Pearl are coming to the Switch Online. The next go on to say Pokemon Legends, the Burned Tower teaser. So I'm guessing this is Pokemon Legends Johto, which again is something that a lot of people are wanting. It makes sense because of time travel with Celebi and stuff like that. And obviously, yeah, the Burned Tower is quite a prominent part of Johto with the kind of evolutions that became Entei, Suicune, and Raikou. Whether that gets announced, I don't know. Like, again, it feels like the next Switch console or the successor to the Switch is going to be announced at the end of this year or next year. So it's very unlikely that they're going to do another big Pokemon game for the Switch, because obviously everyone's going to buy the new console. And so that's why I think a spin-off this year is much more likely, unless they announce this for the next console, because, you know, they could announce it and then, yeah, they wouldn't have to tell us about the next console. They could just say, you know, come in 2024 or whatever, and then maybe the new console is out by then. So you never know. That is something they could easily do, but it is very, very unlikely. I don't think they announce a Legends Arceus game, a new Mystery Dungeon game, Diamond and Pearl Switch Online, and all this stuff. And then go on to say Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Expansion Pass 2 waves, which is, again, what we're very much expecting for Monday. So the Deep Abyss coming March the 3rd. I think that's a massive red flag there, even though we already have had quite a few. There is no way they drop a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Switch DLC pack, what is it, 28th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, like 4 days after the Pokemon Day. There's no way they do that. Obviously, the Isle of Armor, I think, came out in June, and the Crown Tundra came out in October, so that's probably going to be something that they, I guess, do again. March 3rd is way too soon. And then and the next one's called Summer Break, coming June the 30th. So, I mean, the Deep Abyss is obviously about Area Zero, and then Summer Break, I guess, is just about going to that top part of the map. But yeah, coming June the 30th. That June the 30th is something more likely for the Area Zero one, not the last one. Unless there's like 3 DLC packs. And it says Ending Trailer teases Unova remakes coming 2023. So there's no chance. There's no chance we get Unova remakes this year. And Pokemon Legends Johto and Scarlet and Violet Expansion Pass. Plus, they don't go into detail here about Pokemon Masters. They don't talk about Pokemon Unite. Yeah, this is very, very fake to me. I know it was posted before the Pokemon Day was announced, but again, it doesn't really have anything. Yeah, I tried to look for rumors and stuff that had like the correct kind of like time and stuff, and there was one rumor that actually had the correct time. It said Pokemon Day is going to last for 25 minutes, which is the Japanese one. The English one lasts for 20 minutes and the Japanese one lasts for 25 minutes. But basically this rumor said, you know, it's going to be 25 minutes long, but then they went on to say like the 7-star raid was going to be like Mew, and obviously we now know that it's going to be Pikachu, so obviously that was fake. This one doesn't have anything about that, so that's why it could potentially still be true, but at the same time, very unlikely. Anyway, moving on, let's talk about Detective Pikachu 2, because it's been reaffirmed by one of the creators of the game. So Soul Silver out here quote retweeting something by Lutu saying, once again, Detective Pikachu 2 has been confirmed to be in development. So Lutu basically said, you know, Detective Pikachu 2's development reaffirmed in another recently released interview with Creatures. If released in 2023, it will have had 4 years of development. So yeah, basically them just talking about Detective Pikachu 2 again and saying it's on its way. I'm not sure why people are overlooking this, but it's coming probably pretty soon, 2023 to 2024. And if I remember the previous interview correctly, they wanted to implement very good and realistic graphics. So this is an easy guess for an announcement on Pokemon Day. They then go on to say maybe people aren't overlooking it and they're just not excited about it, like myself. This is a big wrench in Pokemon Day, though. What we know is Ku said 23 projects. We got the Mystery Dungeon dev leak, but Ku also said something brand new is coming. So Detective Pikachu 2, Mystery Dungeon, new game, and DLC. So yeah, this is what Riddler Ku said a while ago, saying, you know, saw people's unrealistic expectations for 23 projects, and some of them were restricted by former dead ones. And again, that former dead one could be Detective Pikachu 1. I don't know how well it's sold and stuff, but I guess it could be seen as a dead project. I'm not really sure. And then they go on to say, okay, so what should we expect? Should we have low or high expectations? And he says depends. It's new though. So again, that could be a new game. It could be a new Mystery Dungeon. You never know. And then he goes on to say, important to mention Ku's original message about unreal expectations could have been directed at people playing Detective Pikachu 2, which was coming this year on Pokemon Sleep or Kalos DLC. So I personally say it's more likely we see Detective Pikachu 2 in 2024. The point of this tweet was just to say it still exists. So yeah, Detective Pikachu 2 is still on the horizon, still exists. Somehow, way, shape, or form, it's going to be revealed at some point. Finishing things off for today's video, we have a new Switch update as well. It's probably automatically downloaded for you, but either way, It said Switch update out now, version 16 patch notes. This was posted on Nintendo Everything, saying the latest firmware update has just gone out for the Switch, and all users can now access version 16. With a big number change like that, you'd probably expect some additions or changes. However, this one appears to be on the lighter side. System stability improvements are included per usual, but there's also a modification regarding user nicknames. The official patch notes for the Switch version 16 update are as follows. So it's nothing crazy, but it says user nicknames that cannot be used will be replaced with question mark, which can be updated from the profile settings. General system stability improvements to enhance the user's experience. And then, yeah, that's basically it, really. There's nothing really more to talk about. But it probably automatically updated. But obviously, if it hasn't, then just check your system update settings and it'll do it from there. But yeah, that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. What do you guys thought on this? What are you guys' thoughts on this Pokemon Day 2023 rumor? I think it's completely false. But either way, we don't have to wait long anyway. It is next Monday. So close now to finding out all this information. There's actually loads of like interesting things that they've already spoken about with Pokemon Day. I'll include that in tomorrow's video. There's a ton of things that are interesting that you probably missed. So yeah, look out for that video tomorrow. We're going to be talking Pokemon Day all week because it's the big thing to kind of talk about. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. Of course, I'm going to be streaming the Pokemon Day Presents next Monday. We're going to be live all day for it. Really exciting. So if you want to come out for that, make sure to notify yourself by hitting the bell. But yeah, have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.